What is your name?
My name is Jung, and I'm from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Kitchener's about an hour west of Toronto. Seems like everybody knows Toronto.
And is it true that you came down here on a bus?
Yes, I did. I did a Greyhound adventure. Discovery Pass 15 days, and it took more than 50 hours.
And all for chess?
All for chess. All I could think of was I was going to get here and it was going to be wonderful. Turned out it was.
So have you been following the Spice Cups online or in the media? Or
yes, I visit the website, Susan Polgar's daily blog. I visit it every day. I don't miss too many days. I haven't missed since she started it. Too many days.
So was this a dream of yours, of actually seeing the Spice Cup in action?
Absolutely. I wanted to see what was going on. I wanted to, of course, see everybody in person. You get this feeling from the blog itself that you're almost a part of all the stuff that goes on, because it's so viewer friendly, and you know, there's constant stuff happening, activities that you feel almost a part of, because you're sharing that, of course, across the internet, but it's put out there in such a way that you feel like you gotta be there.
So can you give me your impressions of of Lubbock, the university, and of course the Spice Cup itself?
Oh, well, it was beyond my expectations. I was totally amazed. I mean, first getting into Lubbock here was interesting, and the weather was fantastic. Then I get here to the university, and it's of course the highlight of the town. Beautiful architecture, and then the friendliness of the people, it just blew me away. It seems like there's an aura about the place, and I really like everybody I talked to was respectful, friendly, outgoing. It just seemed to be the natural way.
So what do you think of the venue where the tournament's being held?
I think this is the best organization. This is me stepping forward, but I think this is the best organization that I've seen in North America. No question about it. There are some other super centers of chess, if you want to say that, across the states. St. Louis has been making news, but as far as I'm concerned, in terms of especially the openness, friendliness, and the efficiency of the organization here is beyond.
And of course, the key is Susan.
Yes.
Herself.
Yes. What can one say about Susan? She's a chess legend. She's with all that entails. She is one of the true chess legends of the world, and it is amazing that she's here in Texas when she could be anywhere in the world. And she's from the old school, classy Europe, Hungary, and she's brought all of that with her here. And I talk about that as, well, I'm going to say princely quality. I should say princessly quality. It's just a royal quality that's been brought here. So
when did you meet Susan last?
Oh boy. The last time I met Susan, I have to think because I might be missing a time, but one that stands out in my mind was when I played her in North Bay and she crushed me on the board. And I deserved to be crushed. I played that opening. But that was 16 years ago, North Bay, Canada. We had a series of great internationals there.
So you think that she's obviously turned her attention to organizing tournaments and so forth?
Yes, it's very clear that
high caliber tournaments.
Yes, it's very clear what she does, and I think she's the best in the world in what she does. And of course, loving chess the way I do with a passion, and the fact that I'm involved in the game intensely, I can only wish that there were more like her. She's a model that should be just copied around the world. And unfortunately, there aren't that many that are, I I'd like to say this, above and beyond, she's a mensch, and the only one I can think of that fits that quality is Misha Tal. I did meet him, I spent time with the great man. He was the only one that was so outgoing and so giving, and that is beyond her chess knowledge, her incredible coaching ability, her ability to promote the game and speak well, all of that.
And just for the record, we've never met before. This is the first time I meet you.
Yes,
Also,
great.
And you came forward to give this testimony, not when coached to do it in any way.
Absolutely. It's just been my pleasure to be here, and I can't say there's anything lacking here. There's nothing lacking.
So if we have another one, are you coming back?
I really like to. Absolutely. First thing on my list. I'd love to be here.
Do you think we can top this one?
With the team you've got, I would say usually you could not top it. But with the team you've got, the advanced planning, and the ability and the ideas percolating for yourself is a very good example, because you're an ideas man and you're always percolating with ideas. And with the team that you have, there's endless creativity, and you just need the focus, the details, detail orientation.
And there's always funding.
But that's a given. That's a given. Yeah.